Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. A bit late to the party with this one, with kickoff only being a few hours away now. A little bit late. Wanted to do this last night really, but we did our pro clubs with Twitch subscribers and that went on until much later than anticipated. So I didn't get time to film that. It's also the first one I'm doing outside of the office, outside the studio. I'm in the living room of my apartment, obviously, as you can tell. So I hope the audio quality is not suffering. If it does, I'll try and minimise that during editing, but I'll do my very best, basically is what I'm saying. Not in the office, in the living room, see how it goes. But Sheffield United away is the game we're previewing now. It's going to be a real tough test. It's a massive hurdle in terms of our Champions League ambitions. We're obviously into third now. Got Leicester and Man United breathing right down our necks. Man United still the informed team in the Premier League. I think was it the first team to win 4 games by 3+ goals consecutively. That is a mad achievement. Mason Greenwood's banging goals in. I actually really like him and excited to see what he can do, albeit in a Manchester United shirt, which is not ideal. But like I said, Sheffield United today will be a hugely tough game. They're the real success story of the Premier League this season, having just come up. They are fighting for European places of their own. Before lockdown, people were saying, look, they could sneak into the top 4. They put a good run of form together, lost their first game back, but since then have picked up wins against Wolves and Spurs. So this won't be easy at all. They're a quality side. Chris Wilder likes to pack the midfield and really just squeeze the opposition. It's like, if you were to compare it to like a boa constrictor, let's say Chelsea play short, sharp passing, they're going to want to constrict that into smaller areas, put us under pressure, win the ball back, and then what they do is they're just very clinical. They get 3 or 4 chances per game and they try and take 2 of them and get a high conversion rate, and that's how they win the game. They're not going to dominate, I think, for long periods. That's not going to happen. We are the better team, I think, technically, and we can match them on a physical level as well. So I'm hoping that we get the win. But in terms of match prediction, I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I don't want to be a party pooper, but a 2-2 draw is what I think is going to be the result here today. I think the lead will sway. I'm getting very specific, which is really going to mug myself off. But I think like Chelsea take the lead, Sheffield United equalise, Sheffield United take the lead, Chelsea equalise, something like that. The game will swing and sway, and it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, as it always is with every single Chelsea game. Still haven't recovered from that Palace game. My heart rate is still high. I'm pretty sure of it. Another thing I want to mention is that it doesn't look like 5th place is going to be enough anymore. I saw this tweet from Ian Cheeseman, who is a very credible very credible source. He used to work for the BBC, and he knows a lot of people in the game, and it seems like Manchester City are going to be exonerated from the allegations against them in terms of their UEFA stuff. So it doesn't look like they are going to be banned from Champions League football next year, which of course means you do have to finish in the top 4. There was it was widely expected that 5th place was going to be enough, which meant that, everyone could settle a little bit and it was just a case of get over the line. Now the race really is hotting up. Like I said, Leicester and Man United breathing down our necks. We've still got Wolves to play. We've still got Liverpool to play. Got cup game against Man United, FA Cup game in there, a Champions League game after all that against Bayern Munich. So we've got a pretty hectic schedule. So it's okay, these are the games that you must win, right? You can't, focus on the FA Cup semi-final, focus on Champions League. None of that. We have to be in the here and now, the present. I think in the past, Chelsea, when they've had a lot of stuff going on, it gets to the business end of the season. We're still in all the competitions because we're a bloody good side. We start to focus on the silverware, when actually, I would this year scrap the FA Cup. I'd rather not win that and qualify in the top 4. I don't want to sound like an Arsenal fan. I used to get absolutely slated for saying that finishing top 4 was as good as a trophy, but we need Champions League football next season. We've got Werner, Ziyech, probably Kai Havertz as well. Thoroughly expect that transfer to go through. I think we're basically agreeing personal terms as we speak, and we're just trying to agree a deal with Leverkusen, which would be massive. We can't then go, hey guys, thanks for joining us in this project we're doing. By the way, it's Europa League for you, I'm afraid. Not good enough. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's talk about the starting 11. My predicted starting 11. Kepa in goal. No question about that. I think today is the day that Marcos Alonso returns to the starting 11. Why? Because Sheffield United don't have a great deal of pace in attack. They've got Ollie McBurney, works very hard. They've got McGoldrick, they've got Billy Sharp, they've got some other players, but they're not electric in terms of pace. Wilfred Zaha plays for Palace, pacey. That's why you're not going to have Marcos Alonso in that team. They would have run him ragged. They run us ragged as it is. Imagine if Alonso was playing. Aspie, right back. Reece James, I think, will be dropped. He's looked very shaky. I'm a big fan of Reece James, but he's looked very shaky since the restart. Kurt Zouma, who we are... There's rumours that we're going to sell him. I don't think we will. I don't think Frank's that silly. What Zuma's done in these last couple of games, that tackle, in the last gasp tackle at Palace was immense and as good as a goal, like I said, up the other end. So I don't think we'll get rid of Zouma. And Christensen, I actually don't like. I don't want him to start. I'm really hoping that Tony Rudiger will start alongside Zuma today. I don't predict he will, but I want to see Rudiger there. And that'll make me very happy. Spoke a lot about Jorginho in the last episode as well. He didn't start, but he did come on, and when he come on, boy oh boy did he control the game. His range of passing, his leadership, when he gets to the ball, he points, tells the younger players where they need to be in order to receive the ball. He is, for me, a fantastic player. And if he doesn't start today, with Billy Gilmore and N'Golo Kante out, then he definitely is gone, isn't he? Especially after the performance he's put in. Last time Frank's gone, okay, well you haven't played, so you're a bit rusty. He has shown, even at someone that is not fully match sharp, he's more than capable of doing a job there. So I want to see Jorginho hold him. Kovacic is available for selection, might not be fully fit, but is available. I would like to see him start alongside Ross Barkley. Are they going to leave Mason Mount out? I don't think so. Could we perhaps push Mount further forward? Don't think we're going to do that either. I actually think Kovacic will be on the bench. I think it's a good excuse for Frank Lampard to leave him out. So my predicted lineup is it will be Mount and Barkley with Jorginho in midfield, but I would like to see Kovacic and Barkley, and I'd like to see Mount come out just for this game. Moving on to the front three, Pulisic picks himself, Captain America, fantastic performance, great goal, took it on the outside on his left foot, can cut in on his right foot. He's one of them players that, as a fullback, when you're defending against him, which way do you show him? You show him wide, he's going to smash it in top corner of his left. You show him on a stronger right foot, he's going to bend one into the far post. What can you do? And the thing I love about Pulisic, no messing around. When he's in front of goal, he just leathers it, puts his foot through it. Very difficult for a keeper if you get a decent connection. It's just all about hitting the target. If you do that, 9 times out of 10 you're going to score. Willian, the other man in form, give the guy a 3-year deal. I'm not even getting on this anymore. I think he wants a 2-year deal. Chelsea stalling on that. The man has been immense since we come back from lockdown. He needs a deal. He needs to start. And then you've got the striker debate. The striker debate that I love, because they both scored in the last game. Did Giroud have a good game? Absolutely not. Did he score a tap-in? Absolutely. Is he in a rich kind of goal-scoring form? Yes. So you start the man. Olivier Giroud, for me, up top against a very physical Sheffield United defence. Tammy did score coming off the bench. Great finish. He was also assisted by Loftus-Cheek, who might start. We've got so many selection problems. So many. But I would go with Ollie up top. I've actually changed my mind. Since recording that little clip. Barkley out. Loftus-Cheek in midfield. So Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, Mount. Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, Mount. So who do you think is going to start? Who do you want to start? Who's your favourite Chelsea player at the moment? And what do you think the score will be? Please do let me know, as always, down in the comment section. It's been a pleasure talking to you. The game's in a couple of hours. We'll have a reaction video coming, and hopefully I'll be all smiles. Up the Chelsea.